What's up, guys? We're here at the cabin and we're trying to get ready for the season. Hey guys, as usual, we hit the ground running. So there's a trail down here and I put a camera on it. And I mean, the trail is worn down to dirt, but the camera's been out here for 2 weeks. I ain't got nothing on it, but I finally broke down and invested in cellular cameras. So we're fixing to go down here and swap this out. And then when we get back, I got Harley in the truck. We can get her unloaded, get her some water, and get her tied out. And then we may go see if we can get up on some squirrels. I don't know. Biggie's coming out when the sun goes down, and we're gonna turn these dogs loose, see what they do. But let me get down here, get this camera changed out. I just definitely wanted to get that done before it gets too late. See, this is a good trail. You probably can't tell it on film. It's like worn to the dirt right up through there. It goes all the way down through there. This is an old logging road. This dead ends in a big bottom down here, and my stand's actually right at on the bottom down there. It's actually kind of back over here. Go down this road and it turns back. There's a creek back here. That's the property line. I don't know if you can tell. Probably can't tell how deep that is. Man, this whole property is like that. But alright. So we got one cellular camera out. The other one I'm probably going to put as a perimeter. Put it up there by the cabin so I can see anybody that comes and goes. I know the camera's all over the place. I've got the tripod extended. But cut this off and we're gonna head back to the truck. So that's Harley. Where's she going? That's Harley. About a 9-month-old walker. Actually got her as a rescue. Well, y'all can't see me. Okay, I'm gonna get her some water, and I'm gonna get a radio collar on her, and then we'll go from there. So I tied her out. She's over on the other side. There she is. She made it a total of 2 minutes before she dumped her water out. Come here, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, baby. Ready to go hunt? Ready to go hunt? Come back on. Joff. You big old Joff. What you smell? What you smell? She has a little bitty neck. I'm having trouble keeping the antennas pinned. Usually I just run it through the little strap keeper thing, but she's a big scrawny thing. And does not understand personal space. No, 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 no. You want a toy, don't you? You didn't bring a toy. Stop. Fine. Chew on the damn spit bottle. This dog is insane. But it's keeping her occupied, so. Trying to decide if I want to leave her tied up and go slip around and see what little squirrely squirrels are moving. Still kind of early. 4:30, it gets dark. About 8. Biggie said he was going to head out when he charged his light. Really can't do nothing till dark, so. You know, usually I sit on the porch. I moved out here in the yard so she could get to me. It's beautiful, man. It's like 79, 80 degrees. Sunny. A little warm. You know, you get to moving pretty hard, but pretty nice day. So we're just hanging out. You ever been out in the woods and it's just eerily still and quiet? It's kind of weird. Figured squirrels would be jumping. You know, and everything's still bushy, so. I really heard no birds to amount to nothing. It's weird. Me and Harley just hanging out. I think Biggie's gonna come out. Might see if we can get her to strike. Just quiet though. Like nothing moving. Well, guys, you can't see behind the light, but Biggie came out here, kept me company. She didn't do too bad. It's black again. Yeah, you're gonna have to face it this way. Yeah, it's hard to film in the dark, y'all. She didn't do too bad. She's trying to trail. I think she's gonna make a dog. I really do. I defer a lot of training to Biggie. He's a lot better at it than I am. I think you say she looked all right.
Oh yeah, she's trying. Max, you know, Max has never failed.
Yeah, So I think she gonna make a dog. But Biggie brought up something that I have actually forgotten, and that's a shout out to Superior Light Company in Adamsville, Tennessee.
Yes. Sammy and
Jamie
Davis.
Jamie Davis and yeah, who's Sammy? Is that his dad?
Yeah, Mr. Sammy's.
I don't actually know him. I met Jamie, super nice guy. That's where both of our lights come from, and that's where all of my collars, well, except for the last two, came from.
I own 2 of their lights.
And one of their leashes, actually. I think at least, yeah. Yeah, and Biggie said he owns 2 of their lights. So check them out, Superior Light Company in Adamsville, Tennessee.
Backwoods Hound Supply in Camden. They're real good people, too.
Backwoods Hound?
No, Backwoods.
Backwoods Hound Supply in Camden, Tennessee. Oh, yeah, that's...
John Jackson.
Yeah. Now, who's the one, Reasons?
I've never met with Reasons.
Camden. Anyway, and I actually want to say Outdoor Dog Supply. A lot of you guys coming up, especially you younger folks, they do like an in-house financing. They use Afterpay and Sezzle and some other. Just a note for you guys coming up. You ain't got a lot of money and you need to buy an expensive tracking system. They might help you out a little bit.
There's lots of used ones out there now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of used ones. But I'm happy. I mean, we didn't tree tonight, but I'm happy with Harley's performance. She kept her nose down. She worked, and she worked. We walked basically almost to the back of the property, and she worked. Well, she worked Biggie over pretty good too. She hit him about 100 mile an hour. I'm not sure what that was about, but
being a puppy.
Yeah, she still got a lot of puppy in her.
Remember, Max used to do that too. Back in the old days.
But she worked. That's all that matters. So, we didn't really do anything on the cabin today. We come out here and I let her run around and play, and I'm trying to get it to where I can bring her out here with me more. And she did pretty good today, all in all, and she looked like she gonna hunt. So it was our first outing. It was 91 degrees today. I think right now it's still like 70, about 70. Temperature's falling pretty quick, but I just don't think these coons are moving good because it's been so hot. They're probably down in these cool bottoms, is what Biggie was pointing out.
It's also, we had a rough winter, didn't catch but 1 coon out here.
Yeah, and so
compared to the years before, what was it, 60?
Yeah.
70 some. One year we got, I think it was 70, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was like really the first year me and you hunted together.
Yeah.
When I got into blue ticks. Yeah, I'd just gotten penny and blue. But so we got some other ideas, some fallback plans that we're gonna do. Try to get some animals in here, and we've got some other properties we can hunt.
Don't forget, we're going to bring the actual the true mascot of Beach Bluff Outdoors, old Buck.
Yeah, we got to get Buck out. That man, y'all saw him, what, 5, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
He, actually, every dog that I've ever hunted, Buck trained him. And we're going to let him run a little bit.
He's just gotten a little old and grumpy with other dogs.
Yeah, so, and I got 2 puppies coming up, but man, they're still, they were I won't hunt till next year.
How old are they?
They're born 5/28, so they're 4 months old.
That's about right.
So, we're going to start working them, you know, and I've been doing a lot of groundwork with Harley.
Anybody looking for a pup?
Yeah, and Biggie's got puppies, and man, y'all always hear me talk about that. That's who I turn to. If there's a man that can train coon hounds, probably one of the best houndsmen I've ever worked with, and he's got pups available.
Well, I got to say, I learned from the best, Mr. Pete Simpson kitten, which is no longer around. Him and my cousin. Neither one of them are around anymore.
I never really learned that much about being a houndsman, per se. I always hunted with people that were good houndsmen, you know, so I just kind of had to more or less tag along. And you learn a lot. And then I started hunting with Biggie, coon hunting, about 6 years ago. And, man, it was like, knowledge was like drinking from a fire hose. You learn a lot when you have your own dogs. You start working your own dogs. But I've come a long way, thanks mainly to him, and a lot of hours of doing it. But
a lot of miles.
Yeah, and a lot of miles. But tonight we noticed one thing that both dogs kept doing is they kept throwing their nose up in the air. And, you know, these dogs usually run on the ground, so I'm wondering if these coons are still treed up. Yeah, especially down in these bottoms and stuff. And the tracks I think they were hitting were old tracks. So I'm not disappointed. Even though we didn't tree, I'm not disappointed. And we didn't hunt hard. I mean, we made one lap out, and, you know, and then came back. So if we didn't push the dogs, it's still warm.
Yeah, I'm kind of gimped up.
And and Biggie's crippled. You know, he's 100 years old. I ain't much better. I'm fat with bad knees. But so Backwoods Hound Supply out of Camden, Superior Lights out of Adamsville, and Outdoor Dog Supply is one of the ones I personally like. But Superior Lights, man, I don't think you can find a better light. I love mine. I actually probably gonna buy a new one. Mine's what, 5 years old now, and it was used.
And this one's 6. And I traded straight. It was used, and I traded their. This is I don't even know what this is. I think it's a Hellcat Pro.
I want a Hellcat.
Actually, I think this is one of their first Hellcats they had.
I got one of their basic.
Yeah, their Econ.
Yeah.
Economy line.
But anyway, check them out. And we're gonna wrap it up. We're just sitting out here. We lit the fire. We had a little small fire, and we've been catching up because we live 40 miles apart, so we don't get to fellowship much. So, and getting a game plan to get some fur this year. So I wanted to come out tonight, and that's why I did this video. I really just kind of wanted to see what the environment was, because I'm ready to start setting steel, and man, we're still probably, I'm gonna guess, probably 30 days. Probably 30 days out. The temperature's starting to drop, but it's gonna have to come on down in the daytime. I did get my.
It opens up what, November, right?
The full season coyotes year round.
Yeah.
Bobcat and fox opens up in November. But I'll probably start setting some goat sets maybe in 30 days. But I got my one cellular camera out. I'm gonna see how it does and get a game plan for the other one. I don't really know where I want it. I think I'm gonna put it back there on those pines.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what's running there.
There's always stuff that's the travel corridor right there.
Yeah. So
that's where that trap got destroyed last year.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're gonna sit here and chit chat with Biggie for a little bit, and then me and him both gotta get dogs home and gear put away, and you know how it is. So I appreciate you guys watching. I don't know. I'm not doing regular videos right now, so I don't know what the schedule is going to be. The schedule is what I'm available to do, basically, is all I can tell you. And now I'm working for 2 ambulance services, so my days are going to be kind of sporadic. But I am going to take some time off. Like I said, it's probably going to be about 30 days. And we're going to come out here and set some steel. So stick around.
Some deer hunting videos out there for them too. I got to take some newbies out.
Yeah, I said I wanted to get some actual trapping footage and some coon hunt footage and some deer hunts. That's our plan this year. It ain't just gonna be hanging out with me at the cabin. But I got a wood stove now. I gotta go pick up a load of wood that I got sitting on the ground. And I got the new building, so I got all my supplies moved over there. So this is just going to be living quarters, and I have room now to put another bed. So Biggie, or when my granddaughter starts coming out or whatever. Uh, so stay tuned, I guess. But I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you in the next one.